Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe. In this video, we'll be learning on how to read the structure drawing for column. In order to interpret effective structure drawing for column, you need to have two structure drawings, which are column layout plan, which is this one. This is column layout plan. Another is reinforcement details for column. This is reinforcement details for column. This is reinforcement detail for column. Let's start with column layout plan. From this column layout plan, you will find column shadow. This column shadow used to identify the type of column. So we have type 1 and type 2. Also used to identify the size of column. For the size of column 1 is 230 mm by 230 mm, and the size of column 2 is 230 mm by 230 mm. Also used to identify the number of columns. For column 1, the number of columns is 10, and for column 2, the number of columns is 18, which makes a total of 28 columns. Also, this column shadow used to identify the levels. The level starts from foundation to the roof floor level beam. Also, this column layout plan, you'll find the location of columns because we have two types of column 1 and column 2. So this is a column 1, this is a column 1. Also, this is a column 2, and this is a column 2. This location of column, this column are located at the center of grid lines, So this is a grid lines. So this column is located at the center of grid lines. Another is reinforcement details. This is reinforcement details for column. Reinforcement details are of two categories, which are longitudinal section. This is longitudinal section. This is longitudinal section of column, and another is cross section or X section. This is X section. This is X section. Now, because we have two types of columns, this is type column 1 and another is column 2. This is a longitudinal section of column 1 and this is longitudinal section for column 2. This longitudinal section, it have arrows. You may see here, this is arrows used to show AA, arrows for AA. These arrows used to explain section AA, which is the X section of this longitudinal section. Section AA is detail shows that it have a column size of 230 mm by 230 mm, and its detail shows that there should be 6 bars with a diameter there should be. This section AA shows that there should be, it have a column size of 230 mm by 230 mm, and there should be 6 bars with diameter of 16 mm at bar mark number 3. So this is the first bars, second bars, third bars, fourth bars, 5 bars, and this is the 6 bars. Also, from this section, this is a stirrups or link used to hold the main bars. So from this section AA, there should be 21 stirrups with a diameter of 8 at bar mark number 1 with a spacing of 175 mm. So each stirrup is spaced from this section A. From this longitudinal of section AA, there should be 21 stirrups with a diameter of 8. At bar mark number 1 with a spacing of 175 mm. So each stirrup is spacing at 175 mm. Also, from this section A, this is a concrete cover. This distance is a distance for concrete cover. As per general notes, shows that the concrete cover should be 30 mm. So the concrete cover for this column is 30 mm. Also, from this section, you may see this is a bending of the end bars. This bending of the end bars is known as hook. as per BS 811, as per BS 811 shows that the hook for column should be 135 degree, 135 degree, and from this longitudinal section for column one, you may see I have different levels. This is ground floor level, first floor level, and this is roof floor level. This is roof floor level. Now, from the ground floor level, you may see this is the ground beam, which have a size of 230 millimeter by 300 millimeter. This ground floor, it have a thickness of 100 millimeter. So this is the thickness of oversight concrete. This one. Above this ground floor beam, this is length known as lap length. This is the lap length of 900 millimeter. This lap length is the length of which two bars overlap, so that the force can transfer from one bars to another bars to another bars to another bars. Also, for the first floor level, you may see here there is floor beam. This is floor beam which have a size of 230 millimeter by 450 millimeter with the concrete cover of 25 millimeter. This floor beam which have a thickness of one, it have a thickness of slab of 150 millimeter. So this is the thickness of slab, which is 150 millimeter. 150 millimeter. Also above this floor slab level, you may see this is lap length of 900 millimeter, is where the two bars overlap, so that the force can transfer from one bar to another. Also, it have a section. It have from this, you may see this is section arrows used to explain section BB, which have a detail of 4 bars with diameter of 16 at bar mark number 3. So this is the first bars, second bars, third bars, and this is the fourth bars. Also, it have a stirrups, From this section, you may see there should be 21 stirrups with diameter of 8 at a spacing of 175 millimeter. As you see in this longitudinal section, this is 21. There should be 21 stirrups with this diameter with a spacing of 175 millimeter. Also from this section, this is a concrete cover, which is 30 millimeter. Also, this is longitudinal. This is a longitudinal section for column 2, which have arrows CC and AA. So for arrow C, used to explain section CC, which have its detail. There should be 8 bars with a diameter of 16 millimeter at bar mark number 2. And from this section CC, there should be 21 bar stirrups with a diameter of 8 at bar mark number 1 with a spacing of 175 millimeter. As you see is X section. This is 8 bars. This is the first bars, second bars, third bars up to 8 bars. So this is detail for section CC. Also, it have stirrups. This is stirrups used to hold these bars with bar mark number 1 at a spacing of 175 millimeter. Also, it have a concrete curve of 30 millimeter. This is a way on how to read structural drawing for column. Thank you for watching this video. See you